Hello all, hope you is goo. Welcome back to Europe Universalis 4 with the Mongol Empire, and we're once again at war with the Ottomans. The plan, of course, is to just continue taking them out, much as I have been this entire time. And oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna send my heavy ships on a attack mission. It's not going well. I might dominate the land, but I sure as hell don't dominate the seas. Another galley, then run? They lost 4 heavies, I lost nothing. That's fine, actually. You know what? I don't mind not being the frontliner of the seas because I still win. In a true nah, I'd win moment. Nobody in the Balkans is even mad with me that I've taken their land. It's amazing. No rebels at all. And that's with 4 war exhaustion. Excellent. So I know Altaic is now 25% of my land. Long may it continue to increase. We are currently ahead of time by 18 years. So how about I do another round of culture conversions then? Just sweeten the deal. Again, I'm just going to start including accepted cultures. Let's be indiscriminate about this. Excellent. There we go. You can see that the minimum cost to promote to convert a culture is going up, meaning that I've definitely made quite the dent in the progress. If your minimum culture conversion cost is no longer your lowest, like 10 or 20 or something, then you know you're doing an okay job. I still don't think the idea of culture conversion... I mean, I could take religious for the culture conversion cost minus 25% in all honesty. I still think the allure of economic wins out here at this moment in time. Let's not forget that the Ottomans are having their butts handed to them by Medina of all people. I might be able to get access through the Mamluks to save Medina. I might already have it, but we'll see. I might save them and help them get back their province again. For nothing more than antagonising the Ottomans. And that's as much of a reason as I need. A noble cause as such. Everybody knows if you got a chance to mess with the Ottomans, you take it. They mess around with too many other people in their campaigns. This one's for the people that get themselves stuck with the big old Ottomans because they didn't take them on quick enough when they wanted to. I mean, sometimes in campaigns you don't need to fight the Ottomans at all, but you know what? Sometimes it's nice to just rampage the greatest powers in the world. I mean, they're going to have a hard time rampaging the greatest power in the world in this campaign, I'll tell you something. I'm nearly 7.6k. Or I will be 7.6k after the Ottoman excursion has been removed. Now, can I get to Medina? I'll use this one. This here will go up. One in the southern fort will be the one to go because it just makes more geographical sense. And what I'll do is let's pick up my units and we'll take these coastal provinces this time, the islands and stuff, just because then I won't have to worry about it in the future. They've not got enough boats to contest me, honestly. They'll let me just go, quite frankly. So let's bring this to Adana actually real quick. This army can go on a attacking spree, so I think they're fine. It's really nice having so much excess unit movement speed, because I'm playing in speed 2 and it feels like I'm playing in almost regular speed. Oh yeah, I did actually need to go to that province to pick up the troops, apparently. I could have manually bypassed, but you know what? Just taking them down is also not bad. Except for the fact it nearly destroyed one of my galleons. Which I did not want. Right now they're a galleon, but soon they'll be a galley off. So can I save Medina? Or will they concede peace? I think I can save Medina, quite honestly. And I'll beat the siege of Medina before they get the siege of Niambu Albir back. And then Medina will probably peace out for the province. Get back their fort and the like. No, I don't want to conform to a template. I pressed the wrong button. Silly me. Right. So I need to peace. I need to siege Cyprus and Rhodes before I peace them out, just to ensure that I don't have to go do it again. Also, damn it, they black flagged me. I can't go and save them right now unless I move with this unit. Yeah, okay, I can save them. I'll just go that way instead. Also, what do you mean minus 2,000 ducats? Why am I in a minus? Did I click a poll? Did I click an event? I must have done. Silly me. Whatever. Let's gain a little bit of corruption back. I only lose one absolutism for that. I think I can cope. There are a bunch of great projects I can build, but the actual thing I want to do is continue working on these marvellous workshops and courthouses, honestly. A few more workshops. What about a manufactory? Any good? We'll grab these and then add a couple more courthouses. Don't worry, I'm trying to be quick in building menus. We won't. If I need to do the sit around in a buildings menu at the end of a episode to build back up, I'll let you know. Kind of deal. 68 ships here. We really need just a few more cogs. I think I stopped at 68 because that's as many as I could afford at the time. But times, they are a-changing. Let's... Kind of like my army tradition, you know. How about I lose it anyway. We'll go up to 100% tribal loyalty because why not? And yes, I've got positive manpower value for a change. That's kind of nice. I can get behind that. And again, I'm still contemplating and considering quantity ideas at some point. I don't know if quantity would be next or economic. I'm thinking the next two ideas are quantity and economic, but I'm not too sure of their order, I'll be honest. I can tell you one part of the plan, I can't tell you the other part of the plan. Such is the way of things as they usually stand. And we'll grab legalism. Of course, I've got a new guy in charge, and they are a conqueror, because of course they are. That is how it works now. We get conquerors. That guy's got 6 siege. So yeah, conquerors years of separatism -5. I believe legendary conqueror also gives me shock damage. Maybe it also gives me additional years of separatism reduction. I don't quite remember, but I'll work on just letting them run around and do things. The thing is that you need to have 50 battles with your Khan, I think. Yeah, 50 battles. Also, I say Khan, I mean Kargan, of course, because we are an emperor. We are an empire, and as such, is the case. So I think with the 70 battles, you could also just cycle where you put your Kargan, so that they just are permanently involved in battles around everywhere, rather than keep it on a dedicated stack. That is a thought. So, one thing I haven't thought about, speaking of thoughts, is what I'm going to take next. Do I just take, like, this, maybe? We'll plug this gap that I finally remembered about. We'll take Konya, and then that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. I'll let Medina take back their Yambu Albar province. I'll try and help them. I'll try and help protect them from the Ottomans. I don't think that's going to be too viable. Unless I start going around and wiping them out now. And they're at 72k still. Would be fun if I could pass the occupation of these provinces over to Medina. As like the enemy of the enemy is my friend kind of reward. Oh well, whatever. I'll leave it to your fate. Thanks for the provinces, Ottomans. Okay, now that I finally bought boats here, I have Cyprus and Rhodes as expected. Let's start burning some of this down. Excellent stuff. I'm losing a bit of money, but I don't think that matters at this moment in time. Aydin, Kutaya, Sultamonlu, Aydin. The gap is currently 1156. Also said gap, I meant cap. So I don't even need to worry about being at limit right now. But I will still want to. Oh, apparently I should worry about being at the limit. Literally on the limit. I mean, I could have spent one paper mana dev somewhere else to have actually not wasted them couple points, but I think we're fine at the moment, don't you? It's not the biggest issue in the world. So let's see here. Can I also... Yes, I can. I can concentrate development. Excellent. Then we'll call that up. Nice, nice. And I now have the province of Mentes for the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Just it's monarch lifespan average. But you know what? Still good. So we go. Ottomans dealt with. A little more. I still think the plan is truce break them once or twice more and continue taking them, to be honest. They're down to 135%. And yes, because I've got these boats, I can facilitate having my nation in halves at the moment. But I think the plan would be, actually, take all the Ottomans anyway. Then just fight the Mamluks, unite the land, re-border it together so there's no gaps, and then just push on through. Bear in mind I do want to get to Spain, because they've got the two, well, they've got one of the great projects, and then the other one is their ally. And I do want to fight the Commonwealth, Iceland, Bohemia and Austria. Because the plan will be to white peace Austria and then truce break them out, I think. Oh, not white peace Austria. I would make them break a whole bunch of truces, extend the truce timer, and make them alienated from any support. And then just go for them and take them down. Is my grand plan, isn't it? Again, I know I'm ignoring the Malaysia area over here, Malacca, and all of this is the above, the rest of the Philippines and stuff. It's fine. I'll get to it when I get to it. In fact, the Mamluks are doing a great job of colonising it all for me. So when I fight the Mamluks over here, War 1 can involve the provinces over here. I love it when a plan comes together. I'm still losing ducats. I need to pay off more loans. That much is true. Kiva also needs a manufactory, which is being built. Excellent. So yeah, I don't really need my boats to help me with the Ottomans now. We've got the necessary forts on the islands. And what's going on with Ragusa? With Austria and the Papal State, guaranteed by the Ottomans. Couldn't care less. Diviet continues to refuse to send their tribute. I think that's just a given at this point. May 46. And Malacca are now the 8th greatest power at 500 development. Eat. Which means the Ottomans are kicked off. Wonderful. Now, do I have the... I think I've got the Gov Reform Progress to do this. Excellent. This is also why I want to upgrade the Royal Palace of Caserta. More levels gives me more modifiers of a Gov Reform Progress. Kinda handy. So for now then, let's add a little bit more paper mana into some dev. Not sword mana yet though. Just paper mana, I think. I can do sword mana closer to the time when I feel like it. Actually no, why don't I just do sword mana as well? I'll focus based on cost, but also make it the grain provinces. And the, you know, the fish provinces and the... You get the idea. Got a couple in a fish, couple in... There you go. Looking good. More automatic loan renewals, don't worry. Everything's under control. Is what I'm telling you to make yourself feel better. So I feel like my plan is to start hitting into here and have the majority of Germany by about 1670. As I say, I want the Ottomans and the Mamluks. Then I think I'm going to start going Commonwealth, Austria and start wiping out the Empire. So hopefully in say 20, 30 years I've basically done that. Is my rough intention. We'll see if art imitates life. Or whatever, I mean. Not art imitates life, but you know, let's see if my plans come to fruition. Let's not forget I still have a golden age for another 20 more years. I mean, it's not been a necessary golden age, but it has been a fun golden age. So whenabouts are we coring up then, the Ottomans? What's going on? May 46. So still another like 11 months. Let's just push speed 5. Again, this is a moment where I could drill for just a smidge of professionalism, but I think I'm not too bothered right now. I'm at 500,000 force limit. Nice. Yeah, this is kind of why I want economic and quantity next now, I think. The plan will be economic gives me land maintenance modifier reduction, and of course gives me all the cool bonuses of, you know, production efficiency, the tax modifiers, whatever. The inflation reduction's cool. The merchant's nice. The interest per annum is neat. Yeah, economic and quantity. Can't remember if there's a good little policy for economic and quantity. I recall it being okay. Land forest limit modifier and land maintenance modifier. Yeah, take it or leave it. It's my thoughts on that. Okay, I want an alliance, but no, they haven't understood that I've not had an ally in 200 years. I don't think I'm going to start now. Right, let's bring the game speed back down to something more reasonable. And you know what? I've just noticed my bird mana. Thanks, random pulse event. You just made me realise I need to convert more cultures. Awesome stuff. We can keep this up. Excellent. Remember, I don't really need my bird mana for reducing war exhaustion. That lowers my absolutism. If I had lowered my exhaustion every single time it came up, I would have a lot less absolutism. Sino-Vietnamese 0%. But wow, Sino-Tibetan. That's awesome. As a concept. Also, what do you mean Delhi's opinion? Do you mean D-E-L-I, the guy down here? You do. I was going to say, I wiped out that Delhi. The one over here. Oh, a long time ago. Or if it wasn't a long time ago, it sure feels like it right now. And they're still winning versus Medina and Yemen? Oh, they actually sieged back Medina. Do I need to come and teach you a lesson, Ottomans? How many times must I teach you this lesson, old man? I mean, twice more is the actual answer. It's a rhetorical question, but there's the actual answer. And I mean, if they take Medina as well, it's still going to be under 200%, so I don't mind. Doesn't really bother me either way. Come on, come on. Halfway through the month. Just over. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 calls finished, but then it takes a day to recognise. 19th. We're down to 0%. Declare war. This is where if I was a monarchy, I'd have Machiavellism reign just to sweeten the deal on truce breaks. At this point, of course, aggressive expansion is definitely just a number. Also, I put my Khan as a ruler. I don't know if I even want my Khan as a ruler. I mean, as a bleeder. Yeah, I do. I mean, there's 6 siege. The 6 siege is a benefit, I suppose. So yeah, they can hang around and maybe get Legendary Conqueror. I'm not going to hold out for it, but if it happens, nice. And yes, my treasury is currently faltering between being at deficit at peace and positive in war. State of Shandong is now centralised. Lovely. Helps to further bring in line my GovCap usage. And let's not forget Tech 24 is another 250. But that's not for another 4 more admin levels. Which is why I need to make more courthouses and stuff to change it around. Speaking of which, let's ignore courthouses and currently go for... Oh, come on. Put it back in. Here we go. More money. Really what I should do is ignore manufactories from now then if I know I'm going to go economic. Do I go economic next? I think I should. I think I should go economic then quantity. So I can start benefiting from the extra dev from stuff. Get the money stuff quicker. I suppose. Also collecting 1 and nearly 2 ducats from Malacca. Nice. Let's maybe change that. You know what? I don't like that. Let's go Canton. I was trying to collect from Malacca to try and do something about being petty with the trade, I think. Or was I going to change it to a transfer? Either way, I don't like earning 2 ducats from Malacca sitting there. That's rather petty. That's rather pitiful, not petty. Petty is when I did the stuff with the Ottomans because they were getting on my nerves. Or wherever it was they were doing, I don't know. And yes, this war definitely I'll take the last couple forts so I don't have to keep retraipsing over this. I'll probably take down here as well. Can I instead save Medina? Again? This war's been, we've done so many extra wars with the Ottomans that in the case of time of them declaring war on Medina, they've become about 5%, like a 20th of the a fifth of the country they once were. It's like they're 20% of their initial declaring war on Medina size. Incredible. Also, this guy has no general. This is going to be easy. Yeah, not even 1,000 losses in that. Thank you. Let's not forget this is also my banner regiment detachment, so that's really nice. I do also need to build Cossacks as well, don't I? And I can afford 29 more banners. Probably more once I get more culture conversions down. Get more culture conversions down. And there's a special limit. Oh, to be fair, the special limit fraction is... Oh yeah, it's no longer a special limit fraction, is it? It's just a cost. Oh, whatever. I think the plan is to help de-siege Medina. I'll take Yambu al-Bar. They have to concede not taking Medina. we got this. Everything is fine. And the Ottomans are down to how many troops? 56,000. Oh, there they all are, look. They're all heading into Oman territory. That's fine. I'm just going to ignore that. What are they going to do? The answer is not a whole lot. And yes, I'm going to grab this army actually. Nope, this one. This is going to continue sieging. Put the 6k down south. They'll siege Yarnbu Albar. Then I'll peace out the Ottomans. What else is going on with force limits around the world? Spain are basically neutral with me. Commonwealth have 100k. Denmark have got 42k, which is still humorous to look at. Austria, Bohemia, yeah. Everything's still majorly under control. Medina sieged back. They are saved. And then this can come back this way actually. So I've saved Medina. I'm going to siege Yarnbu with a follow-up unit. And I'm going to go and wipe out their units. Your day has come, Ottomans. So this peace deal is very specifically going to be take the remainder of the, what's it called again? Anatolia. And then their random outwards province here. And then that will leave them with this. I will in the meantime probably declare war on the Mamluks to be able to border this. Or do I just take a, like if I ignore say, I don't know, Saida and Trablus, and then I take say Dumyat and Sharkia, so I border that way already, just so I keep the, I just want to keep the tribe CB on them, which involves having to border them. If I took all of this, I wouldn't border them. But I do want to completely annihilate the Ottomans before I move on to anyone else. Has the opinion raised provinces to the value of -200 versus the Ottoman Empire? Doesn't the Ottomans already have that? No? They will do soon. Right, they split it off. I wonder what they're thinking. They must know that I'm coming for them, right? Through the black flag somehow? I mean, they kind of don't, but, you know, it feels like they do. Okay, let's do... This looks stupid, but let's do this. Just for now. Wrap things up. And I forgot to move my unit away from Yarnbu Albar. That's okay. It's a-okay. So let's raise province. Does that put the Ottomans at -200? Yes, it does. Day goes by. They recognise it. Now I raise the rest. For the extra stuff. Okay, as usual, while I'm here, let's just remember to give the name the correct... Let's remember to give the province the correct name. Can't forget that. Most important. Go. Then we'll call this. And then get ready to down on them again. Excellent. All forts can go. And this unit needs to... if I can... I might be able to black thingy myself here. Black flag. Medina have only Yemen as an ally, but they're trading power to the Mamluks. Do I just declare war on... I've black flagged myself, but I'm not sure what I want to do here. I mean, it's only Medina and Yemen together. Yemen are currently 57%. They've got Ethiopia and Azerbaijan as co-belligerents. We know they've got them as allies, so I would be having them as co-belligerents. Whatever. I'll figure it out. But it looks like we'll figure it out for next episode because I've just noticed the episode timer, actually. So for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.